never had a problem with this, and my birds were always very enthusiastic about eating vegetables. However, a lot of people struggle to get their bird to eat vegetables. Vegetables are a very important part of your bird's diet if you watch my What to Feed Your Bird video. And it's really necessary that your birds don't only get the right nutrients from pellets, but they also get the right nutrients and all their vitamins from vegetables as well, because pellets alone are not ideal for your bird's diet. Now, every single bird is different, and every bird likes their vegetables to be served differently, and you really just have to find the way that your bird specifically likes to eat vegetables. Now, in the beginning, you are going to be wasting quite a bit of vegetables while you are testing out what your bird likes and what your bird doesn't like. However, trust me, in the end, it's so worth it when you have found what your bird likes and your bird is now eating healthy. Now, my birds personally, they like the vegetables to be hung in their cage with a clip like this. You can also buy clips like this that are actually designed to hold vegetables for your birds. And you can try those out and see if your bird enjoys eating vegetables that way. A lot of birds, it'll actually enjoy wet lettuce. If you wet lettuce, you don't dry it and you hang it in the cage. A lot of birds will enjoy to maybe bathe in it or just like drink the water, and they will also be getting some taste of the lettuce. A lot of birds actually like to bathe in lettuce, and it's a really great method to try. And a lot of birds are going to enjoy that, and you can also try to introduce vegetables to your bird that way. Some birds like their vegetables chopped up very fine. Now, this is how most people make something called chop, which is kind of like a salad made out of all the healthy things that your bird needs in terms of vegetables. Now, food processors can be pretty pricey. You can chop it up by hand. It is going to take a lot more time. However, if you are only experimenting with your bird and you want to see what kind of method your bird likes, chopping it up by hand is a great way if you don't want to waste your money on a food processor that you're probably not even going to need. Another way that you could try serving vegetables to your birds is actually chopping them up, but not so fine. And some birds enjoy to eat vegetables like this. Vegetables are an essential part of every single bird's diet, and a lot of people really struggle to get their bird to eat vegetables. A great thing that you can also try to do in order to convert your bird, or at least to get your bird to start eating vegetables, is you have to find what vegetable your bird enjoys. Every single bird is different, they all have different personalities, and they all have different preferences. For example, my bird Minty, he really enjoys lettuce and broccoli, and often cucumbers as well. However, my bird Treasure, she loves bell peppers, and especially bell pepper seeds. Minty, on the other hand, does not like bell peppers, and he couldn't care less about them. And both my birds have extremely different personalities, and they're both extremely different. So your bird is also going to be different, so definitely try different kinds of vegetables, because it could be that the actual type of vegetable that you're offering, your bird does not like that specific one. The most popular method of converting your bird onto vegetables is making really fine chop and sprinkling your seed mix onto the vegetables. And this sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Yes, your bird is probably just going to be picking out the seeds, but they are going to get a little taste of the vegetables. And if you really want it to stick, you can try a little bit of water to your vegetables and mix it up really well, maybe somehow so that your bird cannot get the seeds without fully tasting the vegetables, just because the vegetables are going to be stuck on the seed. In the wild, birds eat seeds and vegetables, and so vegetables are just part of your bird's natural diet, and there is no such thing that your bird will absolutely not eat any kind of vegetable. It's just that you're offering it maybe in a different way that your bird will enjoy. Definitely try to experiment with many different kinds of vegetables and many different kinds of way that you cut them, and see what your bird enjoys. Every single bird is different, and you really just have to find your bird's preference and just look for it. If you didn't know, birds are prey animals, which means they will copy things that other birds will do. And a great example actually of this is when I got my budgie Treasure, she learned how to bathe from my bird Minty. She did not know how to do it. She didn't really want to. She saw Minty bathe and she started bathing, and she started doing a lot of things that Minty did, such as sitting on my door frame. And Minty also started doing things that Treasure started doing. Like before, when I only had Minty would never sit on the lights in my room. However, now he does it all the time just because Treasure has figured that out. Birds are prey animals, and so they will copy their prey. Now, how is this related to vegetables, you may ask? Well, you can actually eat the vegetables in front of your bird. Maybe make it look interesting. You can play with it. Maybe they'll kind of be a little interested. Or you can just like eat the vegetable. They'll see that you're eating it and they will see that you're eating it and they will probably want to try. If you're offering your bird a leaf, you can kind of play with the leaf, fold it, kind of bend it a little bit, make it look interesting. Birds are like little children. Anything that's colorful, anything that looks visually appealing or interesting, they are going to want to do. A bird typically has the brain and the mind of a 2-year-old, except larger birds might have the brain of a 5-year-old. Birds are like small children. Make the vegetables look interesting. Make them look fun, visually appealing. Maybe make them different colors. Don't just make your chop green because you only want to add greens. Add a bunch of different colored vegetables, chop them up, make it look colorful, make it look visually appealing, and there's a large chance that your bird is going to be drawn to the vegetables automatically. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and you learned something from it. And please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!